till today, the trickiest question to ask, or what I like to ask, is tell me about yourself. It's a very open-ended question. And a lot of, typical way of how somebody would answer it is, my name is so-and-so and I studied at this university and I come from the state. Well, we know that, it's stated in your resume. It's why we called you. Obviously, we know what your name is.
Tell us a time where you had to lead a team and what did you do?
That's a tough one. I would anticipate that these questions might come up and just find an answer. You may have to dig deep, really deep, to come up with situation answers. But you can't anticipate all of it, but you can try.
I believe that being honest is really, really important. And if he were to ask me a question which I was not able to answer hands-on, for example, a technical question, I would be honest with him and I'll tell him, I studied it before. I definitely need a little bit of refreshing, but I roughly know the answer within a certain line of area.
When I face with tough questions from the interviewers, I actually give myself a few seconds to think about it before I answer the questions.
Some of the good ways to buy time during an interview when given a tough question, you can ask the interviewer about other dimensions of the question. You can ask him like other parts of the question which you didn't know earlier, and this actually helps you think on your feet and you get a better perspective. Then you can actually answer the question better.
You can actually use some words like let me think about it, or you can actually use terms like I think it should be like this or like that, rather than you stop and pause while both of you not talking to each other. It will make the situation look very awkward.
If you're given a difficult question to answer, a tough question to answer, there's two parts to a difficult question. One is more of a logic question and IQ question. Well, in this case, I think it's best if you answer as best as you can, because at the end of the day, it's not the answer that matters, it's actually how you derive to that answer.